Early November, as the holiday fades out. Here in England, we don't know what Thanksgiving's about. So we start to rearrange and rekindle festive cheer. 'Cause November means that Christmas is relatively near. So put away those pumpkins and take the cobwebs down. And celebrate the day when Santa Claus will come to town. Christmas in November, whoa. Christmas in November. I try to remember a time when December was the only time 'tis the season could apply. But as I write this song, it appears that it's Christmas in November. Watch me singing Christmas songs. I'm watching Elf, it feels so wrong. Tell me where we got this from. This hypocrisy can only last so long. So let's have a change of tone and a change of spirit too. But please make it when the month of November is through. Christmas in November, whoa. Christmas in November. I try to remember a time when December was the only time 'tis the season could apply. But as I write this song, it appears that it's Christmas in November.
Hey tubers and Merry Christmas! Welcome to my 2011 Christmas special with bad lighting again. Remember this? This is the terrible lighting that we sometimes have. As is traditional here on this channel on Christmas Day, I'm going to give you a brand new episode of AOI. If you don't know what AOI is because you haven't been watching this channel for very long, it's a series that I used to do about 3 years ago and I stopped doing it 2 years ago. But I like it so much that every year I decide to do a Christmas special, and this year's no exception. Today is a very special day for the people of Zanakind, or Winchelsea, which is where they moved to in the beginning of the 3rd season, because Danielle and Stephen are getting married, so let's all go over and watch that happening. wish them both the best. Don't you? So I have this book from the English Folk Dance and Song Society called Midwinter. It's all about winter traditions and customs throughout Britain, and it's got a 2-page spread in it, which is basically all about the history of Santa Claus and where the idea of Santa Claus first came from. So I really want to read you it, or some of it, depending on how interesting it is and how up for editing I am. So the jovial, plump, white-bearded figure, dressed in a red suit with white trim and black boots, is yet another creation of the 19th century. The origins of Santa Claus, however, would appear to go a little deeper, and like most other customs and ideas in this book, are probably a mixture of pagan and Christian beliefs, with gift-giving at the heart of them. On the pagan side, Santa seems to stem from the Norse god Odin, who was a giant who travelled through the sky, in some stories, on a sleigh. It actually says on a sleigh. That's probably a typo, but it could not be. Anyway, with an 8-footed goat or horse to give gifts to the good and punishments to the wicked on the days of the midwinter festivals. The Romans were quite keen on gifts as well, although no particular figure is associated with them. On the Christian side we have St. Nicholas, the patron saint of children. Now, nowadays, to be the patron saint of children would be frowned upon. Nicholas was Bishop of Myra in Asia Minor during the 4th century, and although known to lose his temper on occasion, was revered as a kind-hearted and compassionate man who devoted his life to helping the poor. Robin Hood, then. He preferred to do his good deeds secretly, and tales of his generosity abound. One tells of a man and his 3 daughters who were desperately in need of money, and how Nicholas visited their house in the middle of the night to avoid being seen, and threw bags of gold down the chimney, where it fell into some stockings drying on the fire. Sound familiar? It's the stocking idea. I'm going to skip the next paragraph because it's not very interesting. The earliest mention of Father Christmas in Britain is in the Christmas folk or Mummers play, where he has existed as a character and master of ceremonies for several centuries. I've seen a rendition of the Mummers play, and it's interesting. I promise. I'm going to skip the next part and the next part. Oh, and reindeer. Until 1823, it was thought that Santa's sleigh was pulled by horses. But this was the year that American theologian Clement Clark Moore wrote A Visit from St. Nicholas, also known as The Night Before Christmas, as a poem for his children. You see? Because it's Christmassy. And, yeah. I'm going to stop there, if that's alright. Now I hope you all know more about Santa Claus than you did before. Of course, we all know he's real, so you know we've got that covered, pretty much. And as also seems to be tradition on these Christmas videos, I am going to sing you out with a Christmassy song. This is one which I learnt from St. Agnes Fountain, who are no strangers to my Christmas videos, as you all know. And ultimateguitar.com tells me that Bing Crosby did this song. So this is a Bing Crosby song, and it's called Mele Kaliki Maka. And I'm just going to look at the chords on the laptop and just sing to you. That was the front door closing, by the way. Yep, I'm literally just going to read the words and the chords from the laptop. And I'll see you next year, and also on New Year's Eve, because I'm doing another best of sort of thing on New Year's Eve. So I'm sorry this could have probably been more exciting, seeing as though it's Christmas Day and everything, and you know, you've probably got better things to do than watch me ramble on. But it's actually it's the 20th of December at the time of filming this video, and I'm not entirely sure yet how my blog TV show last night went, because I'm doing a blog TV show on Christmas Eve. So I'm not sure yet how that went. Probably equally as exciting as this right here. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sing you out with Mele Kaliki Maka, and just have a Merry Christmas. I know I say this every year, but I really care about my subscribers. You mean the world to me, and so this song's for you. It's called Mele Kaliki Maka. Have a good Christmas, and I'll see you same time, same place next Christmas. Or, you know, I have other videos if you want to watch those. I'm going to move the laptop slightly so I'm not completely ignoring the camera. And I'm trying to do it one-handed because I'm holding my ukulele with my other hand. Okay, it's not going to be easy. I'm just going to have to lean like this. Mele-kaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That is the island greeting that we send to you from a land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele-kaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Mele-kaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That is the island greeting that we send to you from a land where palm trees sway. And here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele-kaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a Waikiki Christmas to you. Merry Christmas.
We sing together out of key. Although we try, it seems we just can't find our harmony. We just don't fit each other's frequencies. That makes you out of reach, and I am finally accepting that about you and me.